It's about damn time. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Canon EOS Rebel T6. For the last 5 years and the first 5 years of my photography career, this has held it down and then some. This camera has seen everything. Wow, just holding it and just talking about it is giving me chills. Like, I just want to say thank you. The support is unbelievable ever since I started. You know, I was reading my yearbook from Wagner, and the amount of photography references it honestly hit me hard, because the senior class really saw how hard I was working. I was at a lot of games. I was involved in things I had no business being involved in, just because I was taking pictures. And to see some of my pictures made the high school yearbook, it kind of hit me. It kind of hit me a little hard. Thank you to the Wagner teams for the unbelievable support. You guys have always shown love. Thank you so much. To everybody who's hired me up until this point, thank you for believing in my craft. A lot of people don't understand. It's really tough when you put your all into, when you bank on something and you put your all into it, and you keep going and you keep going and you keep going, and you just gotta believe that it's gonna work out in the end. And I'm glad that I'm continuing photography after so many times doubting my ability to get my name out there and make it a career. But what I've been able to do so far has told me that I'm different, and I got something, and I can't let it go to waste. Now, I started photography in my junior year of high school after I quit art. I was in the Wagner art classrooms and felt uncomfortable. I really felt uncomfortable by the curriculum. The curriculum was keeping me from creating the best work I could possibly create. I don't know why I'm holding this. It was keeping me from showing my best abilities. And even though I wasn't in LaGuardia High School, I was in Wagner High School, which was probably one of the best public schools for the arts programs in New York City. That was not a specialized school, of course. And I got an invitation my senior year by my old art teacher from Mark Twain. There was a ceremony being held for the art students of New York City at the Brooklyn Museum. And that day I realized I have to go hard. So it was an event held in certain art departments in New York City to recognize the students in the arts programs. And it was probably just a few hundred kids. And that day I wasn't visibly emotional, but inside I really realized like I have to go hard, and I really got something. And I decided to buy this my senior year in Miss Necken's photography class at Wagner High School. That class was my introduction to professional photography, or at least learning the skill and taking on professional photography. I was doing some wild shit as a beginner photographer. It didn't hit me. You know, you don't realize what you're doing until later. But compared to a lot of the stuff, compared to the level I should have been at, I was apparently a prodigy, if I say so myself. Don't care what you gotta say, I thought I was a prodigy. I still think I'm a prodigy. Definitely one of the hottest young photographers out here. You can't tell me otherwise. The EOS Rebel T6, 16 megapixels, up to 6 frames per second. Up to 6 frames per second, not 6 frames per second exactly. HD video 1080p. After you export it, not that great. I use Adobe Premiere Pro for my videos, and after you export it, not that great. The processor on it has gotten slower, it's gotten old. The Wi-Fi and Bluetooth abilities have stopped working. This has been through it with me. I've done everything with this, just to kind of emphasize that point. So let's go. So, that being said, follow me on Instagram. The last 5 years of photography, you can see at Big OE Media. I will link that. I'm gonna pop some pictures on the screen. You can look at it while I talk about them. So, Ahmed, one of the first people I shot. I'm actually still proud of this photo. It's actually not bad for, you know, with the depth of field. And this one, I don't think a lot of people have this eye. I saw this, I was like, yeah, I gotta have this picture. This picture no one else has. Took this to the Statue of Liberty. Heli flights. Whoa. Wow, I just got so many chills. Dude, I was 17, hanging out the side of a helicopter for pictures. I don't know what type of sicko I thought I was, but I was numb. Up there, I was numb, bro. Like, my feet are dangling over the Brooklyn Bridge, over the Freedom Tower, Caesar's Bay. What? Like, by the way, the first time, messed up. Got one good picture. It's the picture of New York City. I'm just gonna flash it on the screen. Failed the rest of the flight. Had to just enjoy the rest of the flight. Came back for a second flight a few months later in Thanksgiving. Failed again. Overexposed pictures. Have one good video I took on my phone. The first picture was also on my phone. I am going back for a third and fourth time, and you better believe I'm going to get some sick pictures, man. I cannot be one of the only people who took a fly nigh on flight, who's a photographer, and didn't get some sick shots to be able to post on Instagram. Fly nigh on, thank you for your amazing customer service. You guys are the best. I will be back soon. I'm pretty sure I forgot a lot to show you on the Instagram feed. Yeah, I don't know, I just went on off a tangent. So here we go. Product photography, bracelets, Jaguar's eye. If you get the Jumanji reference, you will get exactly what I did with this picture. The first car picture I've ever took. Shout out to my brother Muhammad. Shout out to Abushi for the sick G-Wagon. You guys have some sick rides, and you guys do some sick work. I'm going to be coming to get my Audi done at your shop. You better believe it. I want the makeover. Sea View. What else are we talking? Took this on camping trips. All right, here we go. Some of my favorite photos here. Nicole, thank you, Nicole, for your help on this photo shoot. Thank you to Grant for letting me use his car to get these nice pictures. This is one of the nice pictures. Nicole, you're a great model. Great, you got a sick Corvette, my G. Flew to Detroit, meet one of my best friends, Edhem. You guys can see the reference, man. John Wick, come on. The beard, the hair, had the suit on. Went to Walmart, bought a fake assault rifle, painted it black, used it for the photo shoot. Brian, you pull up to my backyard for this. Aokigahara Forest. This is apparently the infamous forest for samurais, I guess. So Brian has these two katanas. Told him pull up. We're gonna do a kind of like a ninja shoot. We're all black. It was hot that day. Thank you for helping me. Again, the sports. My specialty is sports photography. I have a special place in my heart for sports, and to be able to capture sick moments like these forever is a blessing. Speaking of sports, at random night in the summer, Brian, the one who was in the samurai photo, sends me Isaiah Washington Instagram story. He goes, yo, Isaiah's looking for a photographer. If you guys don't know who Isaiah Washington is, one of the most popular basketball players in New York, especially in Manhattan. So Brian sends me Isaiah's story at 2 in the morning. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I spam Isaiah's comments, I DM him, and ends up DMing back. He says tomorrow 8 in the morning. It's 2 a.m. It says tomorrow 8 in the morning. Gives me the address at Millbank. I meet him. I couldn't sleep that night because it was a big step for me. Get out of Staten Island and really get my name out there a little more. It was a big day for me, and I couldn't sleep that night. And I got maybe 3 hours of sleeping. I met some great people that next day. Run the City training. Shout out to you guys. You guys are great. Met Isaiah, met Pedro, met Sid, met Wani. Thank you guys for letting me come through to those workouts and getting those photos for you. It was a highlight for me. The 90D is the camera I decided to upgrade with after 5 years of photography. It was a great package because of the YouTube channel that I started. So it's gonna be a vlog setup, it's gonna be a photography setup, a video setup. It's gonna help me with the Out of Bounds Sports channel. If you don't know, me and my friend started a sports content creation channel, I think about 1.5 years, closing in on 2, yeah, something like that. This is still sticking around for that channel though. This is gonna provide another angle. This is going to be a part of everything going forward still, just won't be the main focus. The 90D will be the main focus. So, again, the EOS 90D comes with the video creator kit, the microphone, it comes with an SD card, 32 gigabytes. It comes with a lens for a total of $1,500, around that. I bought a Manfrotto tripod with it because it's a nice little tabletop tripod that I can use. I don't have to set up the big Manfrotto, which is about my height. I'm 6'2". So, EOS 90D, compared to the T6, 32 megapixels to 16, 4K, 60 FPS, video, and UHD 1080p. This only has HD 1080p. The EOS 90D has up to 10 frames per second on continuous shooting. This can only go up to 6 on continuous shooting. Big difference, sports photography. And again, back to the megapixels, that is huge for sports photography. I shoot a lot of indoors, I shoot a lot of basketball, so that is going to help me big time. The flip screen, I'm able to watch myself as I'm recording this, which is huge, because if I wasn't, I would need a cameraman, I would need someone behind the lens, and I don't need that now. I'm able to hold up the camera and, avoid getting in my face, because on this, I didn't have a mic. I would get a lot of background noise, a lot of white noise, and I would have to do a lot of editing in Premiere Pro, and it wouldn't come out good even when I do the editing in Premiere Pro. So the mic is a blessing. The new feature, the kind of noise canceling it has on it is a blessing as well. It came with the 18 to 55 lens, as did this. So with the EOS 90D, I've shot a few videos that I will not be posting. Besides this one, this is the first video I will be posting, the first video I will be using out of the EOS 90D. Otherwise, the next video project I will be posting on the channel, the first video project actually, is featuring my friend Blaron Lata. The video we recorded has a lot to do with his step up to college. Congratulations on John Jay. This video we recorded, we met up at South Beach in Staten Island at 6 in the morning to record this video 2 times, and it's sick. But what he wants to do with the video is a very important message. It was appealing to me, and I was totally in on it because I was down to start doing video, and it's a little feature. It's a little tribute to Kobe Bryant as well. Rest in peace. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. It's gonna be a sick video. I don't know why I'm still holding this camera like this. This is probably the official start. This is the official start of the YouTube channel. The manifesto, which is the last video, was kind of a trailer, a kind of a little teaser for the type of video uploads I'm going for, the type of work I'm trying to get into. Yeah. Thank you again for helping me make this upgrade happen. Without the support, I wouldn't have been able to make this upgrade. You know, believed in myself, took it to the next level, and I am super, super excited for what's coming, for the type of content that I got, and it's only up from here. Peace.